Hey, good morning, my friends. Um, Amy Register, belligerent Bible worker here, and we are just finishing up the Guest Ready Church series. As you know, just casually doing a brain dump on things that I'm hoping that my church can do to prepare to receiving an influx of guests as we partner with both our conference and the general conference, um, as we're doing a kind of an ad campaign that offers prayer to people. So we're a beta site test for that. It's happened overseas. I think it's happened in Florida, and now we're going to do it in Central California. And so we might get as many as 500 first-time guests over the next few months. So we're really looking at our systems and funnels, and I'm interested and passionate about this. I've just thought, man, evangelism is a lifestyle to me. And so often we're only guest ready when it comes to doing evangelistic series or, kind of pushes. And we're just not expecting people to show up in our house. And so I think we lose a lot of people just because we don't have the system set up. So anyway, this is kind of the end of all of this series. Please look back over the other ones to get more info. And if you're interested in this rubric that I'm using to grade us, it's available to you. Just send me an email, askachristianfriend@gmail, and I'll send the link out to you. If you need a PDF, let me know. Anyway, so finishing up talking about after the visit, after you've engaged, what does it look like to be excellent at next steps and follow up? So there was a time when you would go to an Adventist church, and really the only way to get more info was to sign the guest book. Do you have a guest book still? Does anybody look at the names that come in and try to follow up? And a lot of people don't expect follow up, so they don't even put a number for a phone call or an email or anything. But if you do have it, it's kind of quaint and charming. Feel free to keep it, but have somebody, have your greeters kind of directing people there. If that's especially if that's your main way of collecting info on your visitors. So I think to be excellent, a church does need several formal steps available. Many churches have gone to a connect card, and I think that can be wonderful. What I've noticed as somebody who is already engaged, already plugged in a church, but visits a lot of churches, the things that I need are not on the connect card. And I think that is probably true for a lot of people. We do have deep needs. We do want a pastoral visit. We might want a Bible study, but what we need right now is somebody to eat lunch with. That's not that's not on any connect card I've ever seen. And so looking to update your connect cards, ask your visitors, especially your non-Christian or non-SDA visitors, like, would you like to eat lunch with somebody? You want to get plugged into social activities. Those things are kind of top of the funnel now. And while people may be coming to your church because they're in crisis, they're not ready to let a lot of people, even a pastor, know that right up front. So I would say look at your connect cards, use them, update them as appropriately. I'll probably make a whole nother video on potential for connect cards. Use a QR code as just a quick capture that takes them to a form. Name, number, drop down list of kind of main categories. Additionally, you want to make sure that you're promoting some of the avenues to connect with you up front on an announcement slide, on your bulletin if you have a paper bulletin, etc. So we're looking for joining your newsletter. That's probably weekly. Any of your social media groups, any of your small groups, volunteer opportunities, etc. Making sure those are promoted. And then an invitation to join potluck, making sure that visitors know if there's plenty of food that they're welcome to stay. And again, I think I mentioned potluck can be kind of a minefield for visitors. We often let them go first, but we don't have anyone sitting with them. So I just keep mentioning that. That's totally separate from this, but it's such a problem that I want to bring it up anytime I have an opportunity. And then looking for those informal steps where you see members connecting with guests and inviting them to the things that have been promoted. So making sure that they have a friend, somebody that they're going to hang out with when they go to your small group, when they go to your social, when they go to your volunteer opportunity. So members inviting guests and following up with that is super important. And then if you see people exchanging phone numbers, that's where you know like your church has done an excellent job. You're exceptional in the next steps and follow up. I hear my baby, so I'll wrap this up quickly. Acceptable. You have the formal steps in place available, a bulletin, screen, or other handouts. Your website, newsletter, and social media are pretty prominent. And your Connect card may be mentioned from the front as a part of this procedure. So even if you're doing an excellent job at the informal stuff, I know there are some churches that are, having those formal steps are important because at some point it needs to be rather automated. And you don't want somebody to slip through the cracks because your very well-meaning church member forgot to let somebody know what's coming up. You have action needed if there are few or no formal or informal ways a parent to get connected to future goings on. This reminds me of the small country churches with the visitor sign in that nobody checks in on. So you know where you are in this. Finally, especially to you churches in Central California, I just want to let you know I have a Sabbath a month where I travel, and I would love to help you get a fresh perspective, do a secret shopper visit for you, or help you arrange one. You can email me again, askachristianfriend@gmail.com. Get the rubric to do yourself and ask me if you want my eyeballs to help you do a secret shopper visit. That's kind of my personal joy, my personal ministry. And we'll have another series on this stuff coming up soon. And send me an email if you've got any questions, or if you think that things need to be added, please put those in the comment section. Thanks so much, and bye for now.